MantisBT, the open source bug tracker tool, as quickly as possible. We will use two things. Of course, you know that AMP is XAMPP, and the other one will be MAMP. So we're gonna use these two tools. So let's move on to the further of that our topic. So this is the official website where you can download the Mantis bug tracker, and here will always be the latest version. So as you can see, the latest version is here. You can download it right now. If you click it, it will going to start downloading. So I already downloaded the file here. Next step, you have to download other two things: the XAMPP itself, which is from the apachefriends.org, and the other one will be MAMP. This is a similar tool like XAMPP. You can download from this website. So I already downloaded this as well. If I show you right now, it is like here. These are the two things you have to worry about. So let's dive deep. Let me install this one first. Carefully just look at it. Make sure this it is installed in the C drive, and the folder name will be MAMP. And watch out for the space it will take. It takes more than the XAMPP itself, so almost 2 gigabytes. So make sure you have the adequate space. One thing is you have to keep that in mind is that you can't run both tools at once because of 4 issues. Alright, suppose the Apache server or the MySQL or anything else that is inside XAMPP or MAMP uses port 80, or there is 3606 like this. So either you use XAMPP at the time or MAMP, and don't try to use both of them at once, because some things will break and will not respond. And other thing you have to remember is always run them in admin mode. Alright, you have to remember that. For example, XAMPP, here it is XAMPP, always run in administrator mode so that you can easily exit and the running servers will easily turn off. If you don't run them in administrator mode, the XAMPP cannot properly be terminated, and you have to use the task manager and forcefully turn off the XAMPP itself. So always keep that in mind. If admin mode is not used, then you might need to use the task manager and forcefully close the. So remember that thing always. Alright, it is almost over. In the meantime, the other thing I want to discuss is that you have to copy this folder afterwards. Alright, so for now I'm just going to copy it immediately. I hope it doesn't take too much time. So there is no easy process that you can install. There are videos in YouTube that are too old, so I thought I need to make a new one. And any similar tool like XAMPP follows a similar installation process, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's see the progress. It's almost over. So again, I have to say what else we have. XAMPP, MAMP, and not run in both of them at once. Always run in admin mode. That's all you have to consider for now. So let's take another 2 or 3 minutes until MAMP is fully installed. Well, congratulations to me, the MAMP is finally installed. So what was the previous task we were doing? It's like we had to copy this, and then in the C drive you'll see that just like XAMPP, after installation in default directory you will find this XAMPP folder in the C drive. Similarly, the MAMP will be installed in the same way. So if I go to this PC again, refresh it, and here it is, the MAMP folder and the XAMPP folder. It is almost kind of similar, as if XAMPP has the htdocs folder. The MAMP also has the same thing, which is this one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paste this Mantis parts. The actual when you download the MantisBT zip from the website itself, it will give you a zip, and then you just have to extract it. So the extract folder is, you have to just copy and place them in MAMP or XAMPP. Alright, then you just have to rename this. Remember, you can use either in XAMPP or MAMP, but don't use them in both tools, because it might cause problems. I'm using two because I want to show you that the same process can work for both ones. So I'm going to do the same for the XAMPP itself. You might already find the process of the XAMPP. So I'm going to show you the MAMP process first, alright? And then I'll show you how to uninstall it also. Don't worry about it. So the thing is, I have to just rename this so that I can easily access it laterwards. So let's start with the MAMP itself, alright? So here it is, it's supposed to be an htdocs, alright? It's okay. Now let's okay, we have already found the MAMP. If you can't, just search it. Here it is, and always remember to run in administrator mode, alright? When you install first, you might need to allow it in firewall or other modes, because MySQL or Apache separately needs permission from your firewall. So keep that in mind, and you might want to check the preferences as well, like starting the server when you click on MAMP, stop the server when quitting MAMP. You just have to remember, it is more polished than XAMPP itself. That's why some people prefer this one. Alright. Alright, it might sometimes stuck in places. Alright, okay, it's starting to move. Alright, nice. As you can see, the MAMP similarly uses this same port numbers, alright, and the XAMPP also does the same. So you cannot run them both of them at once, because then it will create port issues. So one can use it and the other one will be either will not be able to access the same port number, alright, because the XAMPP also has the Apache part and the MySQL part. So keep that in mind. PHP 8.3.1 is good, looks good, and this is your root folder. As always, I'm already in the root folder now. Alright, let's not delay too much and start our server first. So I have to click here, wait for that. I already clicked, so you will automatically find two green dots here. I think it will take a bit more time. Give it a few moments. If your laptop is running on battery or something, you might face this similar throttling issue, but fear not. Alright, I have to exit it and start again. Let's see if I need to try again. I should. Okay, alright, now it should start normally. I think the first process was a bit false. Sometimes you might face this kind of stuttering issues, but I think for the regular basis it will be fine. I think it's taking too much time, I think, right? Sometimes it may also happen. How about I forcefully quit and then restart? Alright, so MAMP, MAMP, and task. And remember one thing, sometimes you have to check whether these two are running or not. Already MySQL is running, which isn't a problem. So you have to make sure the MySQL isn't running, the Apache isn't running. As you can see, it is already running. Sometimes these cause error if are not stopped properly. Alright, seems good. And MAMP isn't running or XAMPP isn't running, seems good. So let's try again. Alright, let me check the preferences again. Seems good. Seems good. Alright, okay. These are already started to run. As you can see, the green dots I said appeared. So let's move to the further points. Let's open a private window so that you can see a clearer picture. Again, I can show you the Mantis official website, the XAMPP and the MAMP. I'll give it in description. So let's move on to the localhost. Don't be afraid of the XAMPP logo. It is right now connected to the MAMP, so it will not be of the XAMPP logo. If you are not even sure, how about I show you in a different browser? So let's use this one, and let's try again. Localhost, and just press enter. As you can see, we are already in the MAMP. So then you just have to just click on open web start page, and it will take you to the localhost dashboard. It might take a second, a moment, so have patience. Alright, so this is the MAMP page where you can find your PHP portion. The my PHP admin is a very important one. So let's click on that. I don't think anything else is needed. Your version will also be mentioned. MAMP, the nice part of MAMP is you can upgrade it. Also, there are pro versions. The XAMPP it doesn't have it. Alright, the thing we are anticipating the most. Let's access the Mantis portion, the Mantis bug tracker tool. So what you have to do is, let's say in the localhost, write it, and remember you have to match the folder name. Alright, our folder name is MantisBT. So let's copy it and then place it. Not here, here. Alright, localhost / this one. Alright, and press enter. So now you'll immediately find the MantisBT installation section. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just follow me carefully what I write. Alright, so let's just keep it at root. Don't put anything in the password on the bug tracker. The password is blank, the bug tracker is the database name, so it's good. Keep the admin and password portion blank, because you know there could be a reason you might face access issues. That's why also I need to show you the same process in the XAMPP. And suppose you haven't set any credentials for your MySQL server, so this is credential free, so don't worry about it. And then just have to select a time zone. For now my time zone is at Dhaka, so I will just select Dhaka itself, which is here. Alright, so looks good. Keep that in mind that these are all default options. I didn't touch anything else, so you shouldn't either. I'll show you what happens. Even though you put everything blank in the admin username and password section, but you use the root as username for the DBMS or database, and the password section is blank. Even if you put it blank, it will still work. I'll show you why. Alright, so let's install it for now. Sometimes it will give you a problem, but it will install. The installation process will be fine. You just have to press a root, but don't put any kind of passwords here. Alright, don't. Let's try again. This time I think it took rewrote the root portion in the admin section. Okay, it's fine. I just have to select my time zone again. Alright, I think that will be good. Localhost bug tracker. Alright, looks good. Okay, let's install it. Okay, didn't. Alright, let me just erase the root part. Let's reload this one, MantisBT. Alright, let's see what happens here now. This time I have to check again. Sometimes the installation is very finicky and you have to have patience. I hope this process helps you so that you don't have to waste your time. Alright, it's doing this thing. How about I don't use anything and then try again. Alright, let's see. MantisBT looks good. Localhost, I don't have to put anything. Alright, how about I put something? Root again. Password blank, it's fine. Plus password blank, fine. It's okay, fine. I check again. This is very tiring, I know. Let's see. Alright, what is the problem this time? Pair root. How about I place root and here administration? Alright, how about this one? Now let's try again. Admin root seems to be fine. Okay, let's keep it. Let's hope it works this time. Sometimes it just does weird things. Alright, how about I wrote these two? Root. I think this can stay empty. Alright, root, empty. Let's check it. Let me check again. Weirdly it took the thing. I think it is installed. So what happens when you installed using just root and kept anything the other portions blank? Most probably this is what happened. The password is administrator. I think this should be the login, although I didn't use it, but this is how it works for some reason. Administrator, and the password is root, RWT root. As you can see, you can log in So this is the weird stuff of this MantisBT, and it's just gonna get surprised sometimes. So how about we try again and just write again localhost MantisBT and just press it. Now you can see you are already administrator. What happens is when you already used the administrator portion, the current password is ROOT root, you just have to press present in another password. You can change it, and then you don't have to worry about getting locked out ever. Alright, another thing is when you set these things, a new database is added to the MyPHP admin. This time when I was creating the Mantis account, I placed the database name as bug tracker. So in the bug tracker you will find the user table, I think most probably here, and here you can already see the username is administrator, although the password will be of course hashed, and most probably it is from the if I use the text mode, this obscure version of root. I think this root word is just hashed here, so don't worry about it. You just have to remember what is the name of the username is. Alright, so this is it, and that's how you can normally use the MantisBT. You just have to add a project name. Let's say all projects already shown. How about I press in the manage, then at project section I can create a new project. Let's say my project. So that is how you can add it. So how to then how to undo everything what we did? You can always do that, because this is running on MAMP. If you turn it off, you always know that this thing will stop immediately working. So let me show you that. Here you can see it is loading, but it will not go to the local host anymore. It will be unable, it will not find the server anymore. Alright, so let's try again and reopen the servers. Yeah, let's try again. Now as you can see, it is already working again. Administrator and root. Oh, I missed a syllable. Adminis. Okay, let me rewrite again. I think this is good enough. WT root. Now as you can see, it's nice and simple. Alright, so let's undo the thing. So if you want to uninstall MantisBT, suppose you want to now try XAMPP instead of MAMP, what are you gonna do? So first of all, you have to just cut the log out however you like. Then you have to go to the MyPHP admin or the localhost section again from the MAMP itself. Then you have to select the database that you created, the bug tracker, and you have to drop it. Right, so then if you try to write, it will say that it is unable to find the database. So this is how it is uninstalled. It's not a typical fashion. And then what happens is you have to go to the MAMP folder, C drive, htdocs, and you have to just erase this one from here. Permanently delete, yes. Now this is forever gone. So this is how you undo the thing. Suppose you even don't like the MAMP server bundle, so how are you gonna uninstall this one? It is quite easy. MAMP can be easily uninstalled. If you're in Windows 11, you can just add or remove section. You have to go, and then you'll find the MAMP itself. They're listed. Let's say MAMP. I can write, and then here, as you can see, this was the same written in the installation section, that it will take almost like 2000 megabytes, equivalent to 2 gigabytes. Alright, so this is the thing. You just have to uninstall it. Alright, so for now let's uninstall it. please delete. Yes, of course you want a clean installation. Although MAMP is quite polished, I don't think MAMP is free in terms of open source terms. Alright, you can use it free, but as you can see there is a pro version. It is not similar as an open source thing. Then you should go to the htdocs folder in local. So you can still see that MAMP exists somehow, so you have to delete the remaining files that you don't need anymore. Alright, now let's focus on the XAMPP portion. So again, suppose you have this, you went to the website, you downloaded, pressed here, and the file is downloaded here. Then you just copied it and went to the XAMPP folder, placed it under the htdocs folder. Here it is, your MantisBT. Now you just have to again install in a fresh manner. Alright, so how about we try this? Before we start doing this, we have to of course open the XAMPP using administrator mode. Alright, it is in administrator mode, and let's start. Alright, it says that MySQL is having an issue. Alright, how about we trace it? Let's check whether something is running in the background or not. Let's start with MAMP process, nothing. Apache. As you can see, the Apache is running, so this is a problem we have to manually solve, and then you can restart. How about MySQL? Seems nothing in the similar name is running, so we are good to go. Now I think the XAMPP will run smooth. Let's try again. Run as an administrator. As you can see, I can start now. I don't think you will see any red warnings or errors, I hope. Let's see. Let's start again. Alright, it is not letting me to start. Alright, oh, I see now. How about I cut this thing and then start again? Alright. Okay, so something it is blocking it from running. Apache, alright, and XAMPP, nothing running similar. SQL, no, it seems fine. Alright, seems nothing else is running in a similar fashion. I think we can try again. Sometimes when this happens, you have to install and uninstall the thing. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes you have to restart the whole stuff to solve this port issue. It is not letting to it is not allowing the port to have. So how to solve this thing? We'll be back from a restart, and then I think I can start it. So I think we can resume our operations. So we were here and I already restarted my PC. Now I think it will not have the same problem of the port issue. So let's start the servers as we supposed to do a while ago. Let's start it as all right. This can happen sometimes. So if this problem persists, what can you do? What do you think? The easiest approach is you just have to install it and uninstall this. I think this will solve the problem. But as always, you have to check if anything is running, of course. So MySQL isn't. Alright, my speculation is that the MAMP somehow uninstalled some kind of things that caused problem for XAMPP itself. So what we going to do is uninstall it and install XAMPP again. This is a common approach to resolve the issue of XAMPP. So don't worry if you uninstall it. Sometimes it's the only way to fix XAMPP itself, because it is more hassle if you check one by one all the dependencies of the XAMPP itself. Sometimes it will ask for this part where it doesn't move at all, so you have to just cut this command prompt. It will come again you have to just cross out, and then it will start uninstalling. It's kind of very weird, and these problems are very persistent now, especially for Windows 11. So you have to be a little cautious and take the processes with a grain of salt. It's kind of frustrating, but you know what to do. I don't think you have to restart. I think this will be nice. It will be nicely cleaned, and always after the uninstall process, you have to manually clean the folder that is in the C drive. So here it is, the local C drive, the XAMPP folder, and as we can see, there was something with the issue in this portion, so don't worry, you just have to clean it. Alright, we cleaned the things. There is no MAMP folder or XAMPP folder. So let's install. I think everyone has an installer. You just keep the installer at least, even if you delete or uninstall the software. It's okay, take the warning, it will not cause any issues. I personally don't need the FileZilla, Mercury or Tomcat, only MySQL, not even Perl, and other things are okay. So I'll keep it in the C drive, don't worry. English, oh nice, okay, it can start. So let's have a little bit patience. The MantisBT, it is not easy to install, so many users who are new to the process might find this very hard to install, so that is why I'm here to help. Always remember this XAMPP was installed from this official website, so don't install anything from other than the official section. Check the PHP version, it's 8.2.12, the new XAMPP release. Of course, check it which one is the latest. I think 8.2 is the latest. Alright, it is almost finished. This is not running in the administrator mode, so here is what it will start a problem. You want to quit, it will not quit itself and it will stay here where you can even access it because of these pop-ups. This is what happens when you don't run them in administrator mode. So as always, you have to forcefully close them using task manager. So you just have to write XAMPP, here it is, in task. Check if still Apache is running. No. MySQL, no, seems fine. Now you can start the thing in general. So let's take our process as always, copy the whole process. Let's start by copying this folder, then let's which was in C drive, and there is a XAMPP folder again, then htdocs. Here I am going to place the MantisBT folder. It is now the XAMPP's portion of the installation part. We have already seen the MAMP, so remember guys, you cannot use them both, and either one of them will cause port issues, and I had to uninstall one then reinstall XAMPP to do this, because so that you guys can learn the both processes in the same time and also use them separately. I'll suggest that either you follow my MAMP process but don't use XAMPP, or vice versa. Alright, so let's go to the localhost. Before I write the localhost, always remember to turn on the server running as an administrator mode. Alright, so this time I think my MySQL's problem is resolved. Start. It's a new solution. I think it will work perfectly and there will be no port issues. Alright, this time the error again persists. Let me check again. Alright, this time it failed once but then tried to rerun, which is unexpected, but okay, fine. This time it is running and I'm quite happy to see that it is running. Alright, let's see if it works or not. Localhost, as you can see it is working. Then let's go to the MyPHPAdmin section. You can already see the MyPHPAdmin section works. So now what to do with the MantisBT section? Alright, I have already placed the folder and then renamed it to BT, and 2.2 the version point is now truncated, so here it is. So as always I'm going to write this, so you just have to follow the process slash this one. I think I've already tried so many times that it is already saved in the browser. It's nice. So when you press the first one, okay, I think it saved the page cache, so the caching is happening. How about I try a different browser? Let me try the private mode, localhost. Now it is good. Now you should expect the admin install PHP page first and then the other things. So remember, if the database error is showing because earlier I dropped its table, you guys not supposed to find that error, because you guys are supposed to install the whole process and not going to discover that error portion. I think it will be fine. Just to be safe, I'm going to show you in a different browser, so you don't have to just mix the process. Again, I'm going to show you. Localhost is already running, so localhost /MantisBT. Alright, I think this will be good enough. So localhost MantisBT, because it is running another XAMPP. Then you just have to keep it as it is, I think, for now. And let's see if it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it just causes problems. I just hope this time it doesn't cause any problem. I just have to alright, root, alright, just keep it blank. Let's see. This time it took the bait. As you can see, it is loading. That's why MantisBT is a little bit weird. It's loading, still loading, so wait for the moment until it gives a message. I hope it doesn't take too much time. This is the problem that's why everyone loves to use the Jira ClickUp or the Zoho bug tracker, because the open source ones are not the best in the market. It's what you get if you want to use free. Is it working or not? Let me think I need to restart. Reload the page. It's taking a huge time. Let me try the private mode, because this browser is not responding well. Alright, let's try again. Keep as it is. Root. This is the database username is root, password blank, admin and admin password is blank. Keep it as it is for now, and let's select my time zone correctly. So Dhaka, let's install it. I think this will work faster. Something seems to be an issue. Let me quit the XAMPP and check whether it is causing a problem. I think the MySQL has some kind of weird issue. it didn't end properly. And let me check the Apache server. The Apache isn't running. That's good. I think I need to restart XAMPP. That is why these tools aren't so much reliable. The Apache is running for some reason. Let me start the MySQL. Alright, seems good. Let me try again. Localhost MantisBT, installation phase first. Okay, how about I just rename this to MantisBT. I hope this time it doesn't cause an issue. So Berlin, I have to check. I can fix my time zone. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this time it took the bait, so I kept it as it is, kept the password as root. So remember, your after following this installation, your username will be after follow the installation, your username will be administrator and pass will be root. Alright, just keep that in mind. Alright, it seems it is already installed successfully. So how you can detect it is working or not? You just have to write again the URL, and then this time it will ask for your username and password. Alright, so the username you already know, administrator, login, and then the password is root, ROOT, root. Now you can see you have already entered into your Mantis extra menu, the main features, where you can press on manage, and then you can create a new account for other users or create new projects. So overall what we have faced is some weird kind of error of MySQL, Apache, XAMPP itself, and MAMP. These tools may cause weird issues which takes time to fix. Wait, and this is about a patience game, so you have to have a lot of patience to deal with such problems. But either way, any one of them from XAMPP or MAMP should work, and I just hope you don't face all the difficulties that I did, but you just have to follow the route that I shown you, and I hope things work out nice. So let's check why this is in root password. So MantisBT, you have to go to the config folder, and then you'll find this portion. It says that here it is already set that when you during the installation you didn't put any password, only the username. So this is what happens. As you can see, when we are installing, we kept it intentionally blank, so that is why this config file is also containing the blank password. But while in the login section, you have to write the root section as the administrative password. This is weird, but you just have to keep that in mind. Alright, so this is how it works. I don't want to go to the further explanation, but I have shown you some artifacts about it. So next time you just have to do what? Change the password itself. Alright, so you have to do this in administrator section. Current password is ROOT, root, and new password can be whatever, and then you can be press whatever, confirm it, and then just update user. Alright, but be sure to use password managers like this one, so that you don't get locked out and then you have to drop the database, reinstall, and face the same issue again. And this is it, dear users. Good luck with your bug hunting. Cheerio.